is not so bright. Let me turn these lights.
Okay, down.
Okay, it's better. Somebody has joined. Okay, so let's start. So I was mentioning that this is the client's measurement. So I mentioned to you that I'm going to
Ma, at times, will you be able to identify a measurement that is not correct?
Yes, definitely. Once I see any wrong measurements, I'm knowing already that this measurement is wrong. I can easily, like, adjust. No, I must adjust to measurement. I can't even work with. Like what people say, some people will say measurement, I say, work with exactly what I sent to you. But if I look at that measurement and I can see that it's wrong, I have no reason working with it. I just make adjustments based on the fact that I really understand body form. Do you get?
Yeah.
If you keep taking, like when you study this measurement book now, let's even say from 1 to, you will see some similarities. So even when people send you measurements, we are still talking about human beings that God created, that we're not too different from each other like that. And I feel that in creation, God is a little bit more like He's so proportionate, like He planned it, like, oh, this measurement, that measurement. That's why most times you'll be seeing people's chests giving you, why is it almost like 7? Why is it almost like 7? Like, and there is a way you also, like when you want to do illustration, there's something we call 8 heads, like the way you draw the lines, you can see the measurements. So he didn't just do like, oh, let me just form. No. Not like if you want to build the house now, you will plan, you know measurements that will make the house stand properly. So this is going to be our front. And this will be the back. Why we do this like most of the time? You know, like it's just the fact that sometimes the paper might not really be straight. And if you look at the paper and it's giving you I'm straight, because let it not be that you not go and glue this line and the paper will not be straight. No,
okay,
it's straight. No.
Okay, the edge of
Yes. That's just the reason. So her shoulder to chest is 7 inches. She measured 8 when from what she sent. But after the girl came and I took her measurements, you can see I'm working with 7. This is our chest line. Next here is under bust measurement. Her under bust, she got that one 15. And back half length is also 15. You can like see
under bust and that one.
Yes,
So it can go.
Yeah, it can. It can. So that's that one. So they are same thing. Then the front half length is 18. I'm not taking that to the back.
Huh?
I'm not taking it to the back.
Okay.
You can see the more we do this, you can just see like more like same thing. It's not really anything too.
No,
that's why
need
it's
to get this.
to get the foundation.
That's why
right.
I'm always trying my best.
So you can see 15 and then 24. 24 is the hip length, so you have 24 here. So based on what I explained, I'm going to like place my 15 in front here and still mark the 24. Then you know this is not, here is not 15. It's 18, Abby. Yeah.
Just for it to match.
So next thing is here is I'll get the bust line because we are drafting probably with the hip measurement. So let me get the bust line first. So this is 8. And I said let it be the midpoint.
Send the voice through.
Who sent a voice note?
The one you sent pricing to.
How much did she say? I would like. So her bust is it's not work now.
Okay, I thought we were doing something.
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Her bust is 40.5. Who else is saying
I think I'm a very big company. The rates look alike. It's supposed to be up to 7K. So maybe how much someone have said? I said we can't deny it. How much should I send this one? No, when you sold for 7,000, I'll not put with material now. Maybe I use material of 5,000. That is 12,000. How much will I sell? Will I sell it in skirts? How much will I sell the skirts? Some people are even selling the skirt itself for 7,000, everything with material. I said it. So the price I'm giving me is an individual price, not the block sewing, not production sewing. We know I do production sewing is supposed to be affordable because it's plenty pieces. We can't do it to it's I don't I'm not sure it is okay. Thank you. For the car, he said it's 30. Some people should be selling the car itself 30. People that are even selling it in the market, it's not to 30. It's material like that, like I need to know. But when I'm selling for 12, that means you are selling with the price of normal sewing. It will not be. It's not stock sewing now. Is it giving that sewing price? I'm not understanding.
so there are different. Eh? No. Is your market or like who is she selling to? Are you getting? So, and the sewing you are giving is not you are not doing yaba sewing. No way yaba sewing is. Chere where? Like why you tell me? I don't know what yaba sewing.
Yeah.
Sharp sewing. Some are not even sewn. Like some are weaved. Do you know what to say? Like you're using weaving to sew. How far? No, use
No, potential.
eh?
She's not a potential client.
Yeah. What your target for them?
So we know how they go now.
You know your target. Everybody knows their target for them. Some people really want. Some clients want some sewing that when they sit, you get like you can. Oh my God! Like you will love it. Why some also don't mind? It's not like when you go to Balogu market now to buy. No, you can buy all these palazzo trousers. Some say 3,000, 4,000. How you get it? So you pick it up.
That's what she's trying to compare.
Yeah, so you can't. They are not the same. Eh? How many of that do I have now? 4 together. So where is the having? Please align it, let it align well. And I didn't add allowance on this, so I don't need to.
It's not double.
No, I don't want to double it. And they're not going to sew plenty. Like I'm not going to carry it and be sewing. Like it has to be at the tip. Get the center. That's why that was cut in the middle. Then you can see where I notched here. This is the shoulder, where the sleeve, the center of the sleeve will be. So take note of all of these things. take this nowhere to align it. So this is here. How far? Where is the old measurement? Please come and take. Come now. So you're working here. We are working with. This one, just take your hand out. And like I said, this one is the only side that you are going to weave. Like it's the only side that will be out, neatly with same allowance all the way through. And then at the end of the day, like there will still be double stitches that looks like things. So that's what we are going to do. So you will see this. There's a sleeve I already cut. The only challenge with that sleeve is that it's not big enough, so I need it bigger. So you can take that sample there, refold the net and cut more. So this is his net now. This is all the style you're making. So we don't need here, do you get? Yeah. We don't need the squeeze. So that means like we've got, okay, let's get the lip to lip measurement. With a blue polka dot net. Is it measured? Okay, you measured it. So 4.5. I'm not really going to rule the line because we are not working with a straight style line. But let me mark it all the way to the underbust. So we've gotten our, this is the nature, you know what this thing is? Yeah. Let me give this my time to see. Like elastic is going to keep them well. Don't want it from here. Now I mentioned it, go and call his attention. I hope it's packed inside our elastic bag. So this is the shoulder part. Where you can say that it's not big enough. I get it. This is where you put elastic. You see the front. This is what this is down. So I'm saying that I want it bigger than this. I think I'm going to take the material and cut it bigger than what you have. You always do material. Why would that? By the time you gather it, if you look at the sleeve. When you gather this place, don't watch. So I want it bigger than this. I want it bigger. Or maybe you can cut it bigger one. Use that one, cut, make it a little bit bigger, please. Do you get? Eh? Yeah. But don't waste the material. Take notes of you. I'll ask you how many years you used. Huh? I'll ask how many years you used for the sleeve. Okay. But make it wider than that one. Okay. So it can be thicker. So I want to confirm this armhole measurement. Check if my stuff is working.
Yes.
Armhole is 18.5. So I want to check this. Is it up to 18.5? Is it more? So here you have 10 point this. So it's very okay the way it is. It's not even up to nice now. I've added a little bit, like only 19. So that's I'm also but now I think if I was asking whether she wants my brother is going to be a yoke design. So let me draw for the yoke. But I want to get a little bit. Why am I want to like put my hand that this is No, not like it's. I'm going to wrap it up. She can see use. You can still cover it up with her pleats and all of that.
Okay.
So this is a bust line. So this will guide you to know how deep you want to go. All these lines will guide you. Where do you want the neckline to stop? Do you get how low, how deep? So this will serve as a guide. So let's assume that we are working with this. It's a little bit close to the bust. Okay, let's say at least he's modest. He's modest. He's not so. Abi, you think he's not?
It's
So
okay.
now, when someone is kind of big, and you don't want a situation whereby you be like, that this person's corset is giving. Okay, let me give you an instance. For instance, you have this. You get like if somebody is slim.
At the back.
Yeah.
So you are using from here or you just shape it. Is there any measurement?
No, is like how deep you want this thing to be.
Okay.
When you're making a yoke dress, maybe a tube dress, you know, like give an illusion of how you tie maybe a wrapper or towel, like nicely. You want to go to the bedroom, you tie your towel. Where do you have that? That's how you know where the right place for you to be. It should not be like that's a tube dress because if you make a tube, now I know that with the net illusion and all of that, you might still make it lower or higher, and the net will complete it. But imagine when there is no net, you are not carrying anything. Yeah, where do you tie that towel? Is you go there, of course it will be on your chest, and then around that bone. Do you get? So that's how you know where to position this. So now when you're making a corset and maybe somebody is big, because by the time you lace it, flesh will pop up. So you might want to even bring this thing up a little bit up here around there. Let me give you this so you can have it come this way for you.
There's some that the flesh will just come
Yes,
out.
it will just. So if you don't want that, especially when somebody is fleshy, so this is what you can do. So in that case, you've covered parts of the flesh. Do you get? And then you can look at what neckline. So are you giving? You see, this one now is based on the measurement you are working with. Do you get? So
Okay, I'm using 3.5.
yeah, I did 3.5 and 4. So it's not really a round neck. What is a round neck is when what you have here is what you have on the so it will give you a more rounded form. But of course, like we said, whatever this width is here is what you should also have. You know why I don't like to draft with marker? Marker leave this wider than what it should be. Oh gosh, Rafa, you said that you come. Welcome, sir. Please let me go there and ask them what they need at this point now. So they have to match. So if you feel like, oh, I want more designs and all of that, you can always create that here. You can get creative as you design. You don't have to hide yourself one place. So this is the style line. It can still be any other thing that you want it to be. So if this is what you are working with, it means that all of these places are out. If it's a V-neck, you can also have your V-neck. If it's a boat neck, are you getting? But anyway, this just bats the armhole and the neckline, right? That's just what we supposed to say. So let's see here that I want to look at the style line. You might also want to start. Let's start from what I've not marked the knit line here. So you can also go ahead and do that. We've not done any that shaping. They're just trying to on all of these things. So we have these front and back. No that shaping here. So let's assume that I want to take out the bust that. You get this side that. So this is 18 and 15. That's 3 inches. And she already knows she's busty. So baby, do you want to take out all that 3 inches? Or you feel like she's still this shy, get on me, right? So how many would you want to take out? 2 is fine too. So this is you marking that. And this doesn't really have anything to do with like the kind of styling you are working with. So I can still take out all of this and still draft what I plan to draft as I'm going to do now. So now this is for that side. That next I want to like ask myself, what styling are we making with? You know, I said I'm not going to take this thing straight.
Yes.
Because we are not doing that. So this is me getting my style line sorted. So from this boss point, you can see me taking my hand out. Me get it, so I can take it all the way to here. Then I might want to have a second one here. So now that I have the style lines that I want like mark out my actual measurement. Do you get? So what do I really want? So how under bust here is under bust is 32. They can really be snatched to 30. Then while her waist is 33.5, then you can actually drag it to 32. Okay, so let's assume that we are snatching to 32 inches. So this is me marking my 32. I'm just taking a note. So what are the excess that I have here to work with? So if you can ask, how do you want to share all of this that? One, I might say, okay, like I want to maintain this measurement, like I don't want this shape to go. Why? Yeah, that material is expensive. It's only 1.5 per year. So the 2 year, the one I gave you now is 2 years. Like you folded into two.
Like 1 year this for 1 year this for 1. Like
That's 2 years now.
Like I measured 1 year, and I'm paying which is 2 years. Now it's exactly
1 year. Enough fold, so that's more like 2 yards. I try to like use a little bit bigger than 1 yard. You get, even if it's 1.5, then you fold and then turn, so that we are looking at 3 yards. Yeah. So let me assume that I don't want to change this shape. It will still fit anyway. So this you're looking at all the excess you have here. This is 3 inches. This is 3.5. So like you want to start sharing. So you ask yourself, how do you share? This sharing now is not limited to any. You can decide how you want to share. So we're having the 2-piece Abi. So let's start from here. You can take out 1/2 inch. Okay, I was telling you why I don't like drafting. I'm not sure. Why I said I don't like to I want to be careful too. I don't like to draft with this thing. Like it's big. It makes it bigger. It increases your measurements.
You mean like 1/8?
So this is 1 out, right? So let's take out. Let's go by as you desire. So if I decide to like do 1 inch, let me see. One as well. Look what you've done for me. Your blood has set me free. Jesus, like I said, we are not going to get to the boss point.
Come down by 0.5.
Yes, and it's a guideline, not like Don't try to pen it there. It has to be this. It has to be this. No, no, no. Careful. So this is out. So next place here. Not that I'm like kind of having 1.5 already, right? So if I take out another one here. So now look at it, look at what's going on here. Figure this is your bust or whatever. You will still repeat the same thing around there.
Okay, we
You
still
don't
go-
really get here. Better still, okay, let me assume that I want to like cut this out. I want to show you something. What happened? Your space is full. Where is the...
I'll snap it. Ma, please let me snap it so that I can use it.
You can't snap. Why? Let me take this one. You want to use it? And then I just took this in. Just give me like 10 minutes for this one. Take. Don't feel the ground. So like this is you taking these out as we have always done. I'm not saying that as you are sharing this that like it affects not just this. You need to also pay attention to what goes on here. As you get, because you really want it to fit to the mode of the body. Do you get? So this is probably what you should have at the end of the day. Then let's continue what we are doing. So now we are going to like act as if we are not seeing this, that, yeah. So altogether now, how many do we have? In fact, with what we have completed. Look at this. This is okay. This is 3. Okay, no, it's still remaining a little on that box. So this is 1. This is 2. So the even pass 1 small. This one is giving 1.25 because of the marker. So that means we have one here. So this one is 1, even pass 1 small. So this one is 1.5. I don't like to drop it marker. This is 2 and this, and then this is this. It's just remaining 0.25 for it to be. What do we have here? We have 3 inches. Are you getting? So that means the only thing we have here now is just probably 0.25. So little. So now if you check what you have on the waistline, so here you are having a 1 point this, same as the under bust. Then you have this one, 2.25. 2.5, and you have this one. This is giving 3 points, almost 3, like 2.9. Yeah. So let's check what we have left. So this, we've taken out all of this. So that's the only thing we have left there. So you can afford to tell yourself, okay, fine, let's connect these to these. So that means this is going off, this is going off, this is going off, and this is going off. So let's come to this side. So like I keep saying that because it's a yoke design, most times I still do the shaping, but I don't replace the shoulder dart because I'm going to use it to cut the. I'm going to use it to cut the net. So once I've done this, I don't need to. I will not take it out, but I need it to tighten and get a proper shaping of my upper bust. So now you have this, but if you go ahead and cut this as it is, you won't really like, it might start gaping, especially when you're not having net here. But if you put net up here, you need to be, because net has a shoulder, you carry, but if you don't have net up here and you just work with this, it will gape. And you don't want that. You really want it to lap. So that's why you tighten. And you can tighten by saying, oh, let me just double what I have here. Are you getting? Also maybe more like, not just double, maybe increase it more. Then another thing you can also use to confirm this measurement at the end of the day is that's your chest circumference measurement.
Okay.
Are you getting? Your chest circumference measurement should give you exactly what you are looking for, what you want to take out for it to lap. So if we have this person's chest circumference measurement now, this is the point you want to like just check. Oh, what are we having? Maybe assume that for the front I'm having about 11 inches. I've not checked the back. Did she measure chest circumference? Okay, she didn't measure it. So if she has made, and we know that most times the chest circumference will be a little bit smaller than the bust area. Except somebody that doesn't have bust. There might probably be a difference of 0.5 inches, but this girl is bust. Kind of, she has bust. So there's no how it won't be less than, like, it can't be anything less than 1 inch. Do you get? So imagine you having 40, so that means, and here you're already having 11. Do you get? So if you take out what you have here, so this is giving you still less than 1. So you have this. So even if you decide to like, oh, let me work with this. This is more like, this is like half of what you have here. So let's assume you are working with this one. Most times you also go ahead and take out something new. There's not really a compulsory. If you are taking out more from here, you can work with what you have on this side. It will still kind of fit. So another thing I mentioned to you is that most times, because you know that like you are going to like join this together, most times this one will be smaller. No, why is it looking like they are equal now? You're not taking out this. Once you take out this, it's going to be longer. Are you getting? So apparently they will not be the same. So you always factor that in when you are cutting. Do you get? But I don't want to alter this because one, I want to make use of this. I want to make use of this for the yoke design, like cutting my net and all of that. So that's why I'm not going to like touch this. I want to use it. Do you get? I want to use it. So now this one is out. I want to use it for something else. So let's say we want to take out, we want to start taking out all the darts. One is out.
Can you create more lines?
Yes, you can. But you just need to be careful when you are slashing. You can actually create more lines that are not opened up.
Okay.
Are you getting?
Okay.
So once you've taken out the basics, you can now like be creating your imaginary lines that are there are no dots taken out, so that your work will not be messy. Do you get? Especially except if you are like good with joining tiny lines. So it's good to kind of have imaginary, like here now you already have one, so you can decide to have another one in between, but you will not cut it out. So like I said, you cut it out. Yeah. You're taking it out.
I'll go home and
And
try
you are
this
taking this,
pattern.
you are opening here up. You must open it up to close up. And when you are closing it, like you make it in a way that you can see where this thing is now. So where do you think the two separated? So that's where you also don't worry about the fact that oh they are not meeting again. No, this one is longer.
Okay.
Ignore that, we blend it in. Do you get? But you need to make sure that this one is like they are really sitting where they came out from. Yeah. Where is my
It's because of the video that
yes, I
they
know,
got.
don't worry. I get it. So when they don't meet, you get to you blend it. Then let's take this one out. Let's cut it.
I'll show you. Okay, let me bring my. Okay.
See the weather. Jesus. Be careful. So. You know, so just continue. Yeah, stop. Don't overlap it. Let's try not to overlap. Except where I didn't take out the allowance.
I'll try this part. I'll bring it from Monday. So that you check.
So let's assume that okay, fine. Well, this is you like you want to join, still follow as we did. Center of this, and of course this is where this one is coming. So you have this. So you're setting them to meet. So you can see that it's a little bit smaller than the other one. So always be intentional about blending it in so that they can meet. So let's look at this. So a situation where you want to like, oh, I want to increase somebody's bust measurements. You can always do that. Like I said, you increase as you're increasing the bust, you're also increasing the under bust.
Okay.
So that's because your bust cannot be 44 and your under bust is 13. You get they don't align. They need to do the same thing finally. Is that my phone?
This one.
So where is that coming from? Is it your share
I
phone?
think it's this.
Where's your phone?
I think my sister showed me that I don't know what.
Two, but how? How is it two?
The working machine.
How you take an easier? The whipping machine. The one that has 4 threads of it.
That Richard, the Ruby.
What is wrong with it now?
I said not the week. And
No,
the
they-
not the week. And the school where they hold the middle water. Brown nurse.
Next time, Richard, you didn't want to pay for machine servicing. You cannot take care of your office. Where is he? He needs to hear me. How is business now? Actually said I would be adding to her hip. So I feel like she's not really, she's not too girl hips like that for her size of bust. I'm like, I'll probably enhance it a little for her. So I might still do that. So I will explain to you what I will do on that one. Do you know that you're fat? When you want to work on your machines, is the one. We've been doing this business since the Yakari time.
Okay, we're staying there.
Yeah. So all these my machine from number 1 to number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 blackhead. If I'm buying Tokumbo, he's the one that gets me. And I'm servicing.
So you blend up later.
Yes. So this one, you can see they are not also meeting me, right? So you also make them to me. Like don't force it, blend it. It's because of all those that's intake.
This crowd is specific.
Yes. So they're looking very clean.
I'll be coming with my Android phone. I use it to also video.
Okay, yeah. So you notice I didn't really, I try not to like take out things from the hip area, you get it?
Yeah.
But I mentioned that I might want to like enhance her hip a little bit. So if I want to do that, I can actually do it
by the
by the side, yeah.
Like how many inches?
See, design.
Oh.
Of course, as a
But
doctor,
these are all.
as-
How many inches are you making?
as a doctor, you know if somebody wants to do BBL,
Yeah.
you should be able to know how to proportion it.
Yes.
One proportion,
Looking
not
at
like
the person's
not like you now
body.
give the person. It should
Yeah.
look natural.
Yeah.
It should look natural.
Yeah.
Don't go and overdo.
So, Ma, what about this place? Are you going to?
What do you say?
See weather.
See the weather here. Look at here.
So, and in March.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Already there somewhere.
So here now you blend it because of that intake. They're not so you try to kind of blend it. Is there any day?
So Mama, this place, I say to blend it.
Yeah, I will. And also, I might not even get up today anyway.
Okay, can you
Dig, I might still, yeah. Then I might also, like, if you want, probably you want to style it. Are you getting whatever you want? It depends on what you want. And maybe this is where you see your outfits, like where the skirt part will be. So all of these parts will be shown.
happy that I didn't video this thing?
And maybe I'm videoing it.
Okay, I got some of it.
Like this rain is.
The rain wants us to eat our night food. Are you getting?
Yeah, I just had to reconnect because the internet went off before.
Nobody sent to me. I do it. This one.
Eh?
Nobody sent to me. They are looking for it now.
Is internet back now? Okay. So, my people have started buying this. So let's go for Divine Mercy prayer. I will be back. Let me stop this and do my Divine Mercy.